All right.
We're rolling.
We're rolling. Go.
We're rolling. Okay, so Dan and Jules are part of my creative team, and we are today having a little chat because they are quite interested to know what is it actually that I do. And I think it's also something that many of people that are watching my videos are also interested to get more clear about that. So hello, you guys.
Hello, Marjukka. So yeah, we're all really interested in what you do and what you offer your clients.
Okay, so basically the new thing that I'm going to launch now is going to be the thing called ShadowTraining.
Okay.
And why I've been wanting to put it into some kind of clear concept is because this job and this coaching, what I do and what you guys do, it's still something that is quite new. And because it's very deep inner work, it's for people quite hard to kind of put that into some clear box that what it actually is. So shadow training is for me quite a good name because it's about doing training, and it's about training your inner processing, problem-solving skills, and your skills about how to become clear with your intentions and your emotions and your needs and wants and all that inner life that's going on inside of you. And again, it's something that you can't do in a one session. Like same thing that if you go to have a physical training and you go one time to the gym, nothing's gonna happen. Or yes, something's gonna happen, but it's not gonna give you maybe some long-term sustainable results.
Sure.
So shadow training is same thing that you have to kind of like train your inner muscles and learn different kind of new things to be able to actually do the changes in your life.
So how important do you think shadow training is? Is it as important as going to the gym?
Yeah, actually I would say that I think that it's even in a way more important, because sometimes people who go to the gym, they are doing it to get something there, but it sometimes can be very draining also for them. It's not actually giving energy if you do it wrong way or too much. So shadow training, and what the whole shadow training is about, it's about learning how to create more energy in your life and into your actions, and to be that powerhouse to in your own life and to people around you, and so that you could create sustainable solutions in your relationships and in your work and in your family life. So
great. So how does it differ from conventional coaching?
Well, lots of ways, because it's actually about me creating together with my client an authentic learning space where we are asking questions and answering to them together. And it's about asking right questions and keeping up the positive focus to go into the right direction, even if there would be coming up like negative feelings or frustration or different kind of like negative things, but they are actually the data that we're going to use to go more deep. So it's a space where everything kind of is allowed, and it's a space where you can be yourself, fully authentic, and it's same times a space where you can learn those deeper parts of yourself and actually go and alter those parts of yourself that are not anymore beneficial for you.
Okay.
So it is lots about doing this work also on a DNA level and changing those programs that you have inherited from your parents and your family line, and that are coming like kind of in the mother milk to you already when you have born into this life, and those are very unconscious part of yourself. So
so that's, I can see why shadow work would be very beneficial, because it's kind of I guess it's an unconscious part of you.
Definitely. And I think people are lots of suffering things without understanding why are they suffering. For example, for my clients, it's mostly about that they suffer in the jobs where they are not happy anymore, or they are just kind of performing, doing that job because they need the money, or they think that then they would get happy when they have the money. Or they are people who are suffering from loneliness and they don't understand why they are in that state. They are kind of usually already being drained a long time for some kind of situations in their life, and then they just need to go more deep into deeper layers to understand what's going on there. But it's sometimes very scary, and there is these vulnerable parts of us. So that's why the authentic learning space is needed. It's safe it's like safe space where you can be seen to the core, and where you can be actually alter those parts of yourself, learn how to become choosing something else in a deeper level. So then,
is it a space where people can feel safe?
Yeah, they can feel safe, and they can probably feel more relaxed, because if you are trying to bring those parts of yourself in an environment where somebody is going to judge you, or they're going to, put their own frustration on you, it's not safe space to process. Safe space to process is the space where nobody is judging you. It's a space where people are wanting to learn more of your shadows, and where we are, excited about learning those shadows. So it's actually us embracing those negative parts, those shadow parts of yourself, and we are learning and looking them together and seeing that what's going on there. And of course, there is my experience of working with multiple people and working with myself on a very deep level. So it's always more safer also to do with somebody who has already done the work and who has the experience.
So do you create the space, like the authentic space, where you can have the awareness and then the change can happen from that place?
No, basically yes, but I think that happens very fast there, that also the people that I am doing the coaching with are also actually starting then to create the space too. And the part that creates the space is their commitment to themselves. So when they commit to the process where they are actually seeking to heal and they are seeking to learn, it's already kind of also creating that space. So it's not only coming on my behalf. Okay. It's also co-created space, of course.
So it's kind of a collaborate. You kind of collaborate in the space. Is it a collaboration?
Yes, definitely, and because it's a lot about kind of like not having some particular procedure that I will do. It's a space where we come to see, or where we see that what comes up, what is in that moment coming up from the person as a data to dive in. So we are kind of having their system, which is part of how we create the space, but inside of that space there is then the freedom for anything to arise and for us to see. So
nice. who would you typically work with, Marjukka?
Well, it is the people who are suffering from loneliness, or who are stuck in their old jobs, or stuck into some addictive behavior, or it mainly comes from, or those are mainly people who are somehow stuck in some old training programs and behaviors.
And what are these people? What are these people looking for?
They are usually looking to get the feeling of connection, and the feeling of connection usually means to many people feeling of freedom, feeling of relief, feeling of getting loved, and getting things what they desire, which would be very often a better job, or their own vision created to be some kind of business, or then different level of freedom in a relationships, or having a deeper, more meaningful relationships.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
And I think those are also the basic needs what we all have. So
yeah, absolutely.
I think mostly my clients are just very, very frustrated and in a desperate state to have that.
Sure.
Okay.
So where can these clients find you? Where can they get hold of you if they want to book a session?
Basically, just putting me an email is the fastest way.
Okay.
And my email is marjukka.org at gmail.com.
Okay, so we'll put that link below.
Yeah, definitely. And I am gonna now put the whole new brand to this concept, and I'm gonna be in Instagram, Facebook, and in YouTube.
Okay.
And also then gonna go out to the world, so
okay, great.
Let's
great
see
stuff.
What kind of all the places in real life I will find.
You've started inside, and then it's going to spread outwards.
Yeah, that's the whole process also.
That's great.
What we're gonna do in the coaching. So
that's great.
Always
that's really great.
Inside out, not outside in, because it's never gonna make us truly happy.
Oh, that's great, Mari. Well, we look forward to seeing us all grow and seeing your clients grow, and where this journey is going to take you, and where it's going to take us all. So,
and
really
I truly want to say here to the end that, you know, working with you guys is also something that I want to see more in my clients. You know, that because we have so good energy and so good learning space always when we are developing our businesses and each other. So it's definitely something that I want to see happening more in this world. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. This is the kind of space that we want to create for our clients, you know, for our customers.
Definitely,
because it's special. You know, it's a special space.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
So thank you for this.
Great, Marjukka. Yeah, we'll talk to you soon.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao.